Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I know I haven't really posted anything in a while lately, and that's because things just been pretty crazy, and it's been raining a lot here in Central Florida, so it hasn't been really the best. My car's pretty dirty right now, but I wanted to make a video today to, I guess, talk about why I chose a older 4.6 over a 5.0 Coyote, a first gen to be exact. There's a lot of reasons why, and I think you guys would be pretty interested, just for an opinion anyway. So let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, so like I was saying, yeah, I thought for this video, thought I would just kind of explain why I decided to go with a 4.6 valve over a first gen Coyote, and there's many reasons just for me personally why I would go with a older, just an older platform overall. I will go ahead and talk about that over at my spot. But I figured I would put this on the GoPro real quick and let you guys hear the old Mach 1. It's been a while, and I don't have the external microphone yet, so it wouldn't sound good if it was on my bumper. Sliding all over the place. All right, guys, I made it to my stop. I don't really have a numbered amount of reasons why I chose a 4.6 valve over a Coyote, but I'll just go ahead and name some of them off the top of my head. Some that I've known since the beginning of time when I wanted specifically a Mach 1 actually. Long story short, I was looking after I sold my Focus and my Contour, the SPT Focus and SPT Contour. I really wanted a Mustang. I was ready for one, and I have always loved Mach 1s, and not just the 0304s. I'm talking about just Mach 1s in general since the beginning. I've loved the name, the history behind them, what they mean. I think they're so cool, and I think they're way cooler than a Coyote, than a Mustang GT. So that was my number one reason. Number two reason is the price. Honestly, this isn't breaking the bank for me at all. I got a really good deal on the car, and with everything done to it, I'm truly blessed. The motor, the cams, subframe connectors, full exhaust, the tires, the wheels, brakes are done, the gears, tune, it's lowered. I mean, it's got everything I would already want to do to a car and more. Like I said, it's got a built motor with cams. It sounds awesome in my opinion. I love it. I paid $7,500 for the car. The motor itself, from the owner told me, he said the motor was $7,500 built. The guy didn't really want to sell it, but he just wanted, I think he just had to get rid of it. He was really into cars, and this car, I think, from what he told me, I could be wrong, but I think he said him and his dad, I think, picked this up, or his dad loved the car or something like that, but he just had to get rid of it, and he really wanted to go to a good owner, and I was talking to this guy day and night. Matter of fact, the last day I was searching for a car that I wanted. I'm so picky when it comes to my cars, and I happened to see this on Facebook the very last day I was getting ready to give up. I was looking for over a year. Every day I was looking on Craigslist, Facebook, used car dealerships, you name it, and I saw this, and I really wanted an Oxford white to match the other two Cobras. I really wanted like a white gang. My buddy has a white Mustang, and I know a few other people that have white Mustangs, and I really wanted a white Mach 1, and I found this, and I was stoked. And then I read it, talked to the guy. He was super nice, and the next week I freaking went down with my dad. We picked it up. It's just awesome. Awesome car, it really is. Number 3, it's way more special to me, in my opinion, than a Coyote. For one reason, the retro Mach 1s, you know, they only made them 2 years. The 03 and 04, which is the same as the Terminator Cobra, so I kind of like that it's right there with the Terminator Cobra. I just think that's pretty cool, even though a lot of people overlook this car, but I mean, obviously everybody knows why, and that's fine. But this car just it just has the muscular look to it that in my opinion the newer cars kind of, they do and they don't, I guess, more or less. Like I like the retro decals. I like the shaker hood, and I like the wheels. They're just really old school, but the deep dish in the back make it look a lot better. So I like that. And my number 4th reason, I guess, would be the sound. No disrespect to the Coyote guys out there, but there ain't nothing that sounds like a 4-valve 4.6, dude. I'm sorry. 4.6 valves are freaking incredible, and especially if you do cams or something. Like my cams, they're not that crazy. Like on a cold start you can tell, but like if you do cams like on a stage 3s on like a Terminator or something, I see them on Instagram, they're freaking wild, and they just sound so incredibly good. It's hard for me to explain, but I'm not trying to knock on Coyotes for sound. I like them. They just don't have what I wanted, if that makes any sense, for sound. I just like them better. That's all there is to it. My number 5th reason, I guess, would just be that I like standing out. I like to be different. You know, nobody else that I know personally has a Mach 1. Nobody. So I like to be the guy that if I go to a car show, if I go to a car meet, I want to be the only person with that car. You know, or at least be like one or maybe 2 others. Not go to a car show or go to a car meet and everything you see is always Coyotes, always, you know, just GTs or something. You know, I like collectibles. I like Rarity. I like being different. I like going down the road, and if you see a white Mach 1, you know that it's me. There's no mistaking that for somebody else. So I like standing out like a sore thumb. Coyotes to me, they're a dime a dozen. You know, you guys see them all the time on YouTube. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on that. I'm gonna pop the hood real quick. Yeah, I freaking love that shaker, man. That's the coolest part about this car. Oh, that's another thing too. I guess my number 6 reason is just it gives you the feeling that you would want in a car. I feel like king of the road when I drive this car. Now obviously, you know, we all know that it's not the fastest thing in the world. I know that, but I'm saying, like, with the shaker, how it sounds, how the car shakes with the cams, you know, you just feel like a bad dude on the road, and I like that. A Coyote, yeah, I mean, it's got, you know, we all know Coyotes are insane. They're, and especially in factory form, they're very impressive. But I just a stock car that does what this is capable of doing with mods, I don't like that. if that makes any sense. Like, I think a modded car that makes good power is cooler than a brand new stock car that makes the same power. I like Fox bodies. You do a Fox body that makes 400 horsepower to the tires. That's cool as hell. Compared to, you know, you got a Coyote first gen that makes 370 to whatever 400 with, you know, some bolt-ons and stuff. I'm just like, you know, it's fast, but you know, it's, you know, whatever. You know, I'm sure people probably think the same thing, but yeah, I like how I feel. I feel like a bad dude on the road in this car. But back to the whole YouTube thing. This, you know, not a whole lot of people have this car as like their YouTube car. You know, if that makes any sense. Then you got some regular YouTube videos that they're like a couple minutes long and stuff, but like nobody actually has a car like this to like build on. I think there's like one guy, I think his name was like a Zommerman or something like that. I think I watched a few of his videos. Really cool dude. He had like a blue one, which is gorgeous, by the way. But you know, it's just, Coyotes are all over the place, and I don't like seeing them all the time. And I'm a comment reader, so I read YouTubers' comments all the time, and everyone says the same thing. They're fatigued with it. Fatigued with it. I like seeing something different like this. I want to see this rip all the time, you know, or a Terminator Cobra, or a 96 and 98 Cobra, or a 94, 95, 50 Cobra, or whatever. I'm over the newer stuff, I guess. Oh, another reason, number 7. This is more fun and in some ways easier a little bit to work on than like a newer car, as far as I know. You know, they got all the new bells and whistles and whatnot, and I don't even want to think about it. You know, maybe it's easier than I know. I guess I'm kind of not really wanting to take that chance on stuff. And number 8, I don't know about the reliability. This car, and just 4.6s in general, I've been around 4.6s my whole life. So I know that it's gonna last me. You know, I've been my way around them for 15 years and more. You know, it's they're sturdy, the best bang for buck you could ever get, and it's just they're just good. I don't know how else to explain it. They're a good car. You know, if you're on a budget, I don't know why you get a 2-valve. If you can afford, you know, $5,000, a little bit more, get you a 96 and 98 Cobra, get you a Mach 1 if you could find one that's in good shape, get you 99 to 01 Cobra. I mean, these are really, really good cars, and people just ignore them for probably Terminator and other stuff. I get it, but people miss out, man. These cars give you an experience that's awesome. They make you feel great. You got the SVT name for one if you get a Cobra. I mean, you got the status, collectability, the look alone is just crazy, and the sound. So, but yeah, those are kind of just my reasons why I chose a Mach 1 over a first gen Coyote. I just not a big fan of them, honestly. They don't do the things that I want. This is as old as I'd probably want to go, and it sounds like the business, feels like the business, fun to drive, has some guts in it, and I like the way it looks. You know, it just looks like a muscular car, so that's what I was going for. There's really nothing else more to say, but let me know what you guys think about the Mach 1 or the 4.64 valves. Would you guys rather spend more money and get overall a better car, and blend in with everybody else? Or would you rather experiment, have a collectible, have something that sounds incredible, and it's cheaper? I'm curious what you guys would probably think. I know I'm not a millionaire, so obviously I have to just watch my money and go with something like this. Oh, one more thing. When I was talking about the reliability part, Coyotes, they're manual transmissions. I have never been in an automatic Mustang, probably never will be. I am a manual purist. I think most of the cars deserve to have manuals only. I know automatics and the 10R80s and all that stuff is just incredible. I get that. Dual clutches and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I'm American. I think American V8 muscle cars should have manual transmissions, okay? I don't care. And I've heard a lot of issues with those MT82s. The Mach 1s have 3650 Tremix. I haven't had any problems with it. It just, when I got on it really hard, I just messed up a little bit and just happened to grind it. I don't do that all the time. When I regularly drive, it shifts like butter. Haven't had any problems with this car at all, and I've gotten on it pretty hard a few times. I just, you know, and there's forums and stuff too. Like I can do a lot of R&D if I need to, and you know, work on it. So those are just my thoughts. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you guys would rather pick up a Mach 1 or a 96 and 98 Cobra or the 99 to 01 Cobra, or would you rather spend the money and get a Coyote? I would love to know your thoughts. And again, I apologize for not posting lately. Things have been pretty crazy, and with the weather and all that, I just haven't been able to make a whole lot of stuff. But hopefully I'll be able to get this thing on the road soon and actually have some fun and get that on film for you guys. I have a buddy with a 2nd gen Coyote, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously we might know who win. But it could be a different turnout, who knows. You know, stick around for the fun. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know, like I said, it wasn't like really a fun video. No, I was just pretty much talking, doing like a little vlog thing. But if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up if you like. You know, I love this car to death, and hopefully I'll try to make some more videos soon. I definitely plan on it, so stay tuned for that. And let's just have a good time, and y'all be safe during this pandemic and all this craziness going on in the world. Just remember that you got a little therapy session in your driveway. See you later.